Okay, we are live and hello and welcome to today's 5 at 5 show. And obviously, me, Sneashish Mukherjee, and Tushadi has joined from London. We are in
Right
front,
opposite Lords.
yeah, right opposite
I don't
Lords.
know if you guys can see. No, that's a
It's difficult.
hospital. That's right.
Yes, right opposite Lords. And we are here because England had their practice session today early morning, 9:30 to
India did
12:30.
not have a practice
Yeah,
session.
India had an off day regarding practice.
Yeah,
But
because there are a lot of people who have told me why are we not posting from India's practice session. I
because
like
they're
the
not
kind of
practicing.
messages that I get in my Twitter and Insta DMs. But yeah, we could not really take pictures because they were not practicing. It would be nice if we go to their hotel and tell them to pose.
Yes, India had practice session last 2 days,
Yeah,
and
intense
yeah,
ones.
intense ones. And today the match day -1, they decided not to do any practice. Captain Harmanpreet
Understandable.
Kaur, yeah, Captain Harmanpreet Kaur came for the press conference. It was around 10:30 local time, and then obviously England also had their press conference. There also their captain Nat Shivavan came in, but England practiced, and every players were seen in
I think
action.
England practiced because it was the morning session. In the
Yes,
afternoon, nobody can
because
practice.
the weather is very hot.
England practiced in the afternoon last 2 days,
Mm,
but today, yeah, I mean, the
it's
heat
very
here
hot.
is very, very bad.
Very, very bad. But when it comes to the update from England practice, obviously Tammy Bowman all set to play her last international game. And yesterday, we got to know that
Yeah.
she told us everyone that she is going to retire from the cricket international game. So today she was in action, and internationally Charlotte Edwards, the head coach, was saying giving the throwdowns to her, and they were also having some chat and everything. Heather Knight also seen having a knock, and then every other players went through their usual batting and bowling drills,
Mhm.
and the fielding session are still going on. I think now in 5 or 10 minutes, I think they will wrap up the practice session. But overall, Tushari, when it comes to the PC, Harmanpreet Kaur PC, obviously the, the the big question was the occasion, the huge occasion that they are going to be part. Harmanpreet Kaur personally, for her to be able to lead this team in this such a in this such
Historic
a, yeah,
occasion, yeah.
historical occasion. So she was like, okay, yeah, it's a big occasion for everyone, and she also said that hopefully it is one of the test match that is going to happen in Lords in upcoming years. Maybe we can see more test matches happening,
Regularly, yeah.
yeah, at Lords. But still, it's a big occasion for her and for obviously for the other teammates as well. So
I think it's a
how do you
big,
see that?
big occasion for every single women cricketer, and I have written this in my piece as much. That I think it's not only for the 30 who are.
Hmm.
I mean, let's say for the 22 who will be out there, and the 30, including who will
I
be
think
there in
everyone
this squad.
associated with the team.
Everyone associated with women's cricket, from the first team that started playing women's cricket to currently, for everyone it's a huge, huge occasion because finally it seems like the whole thing has come to its circle because and honestly, again, what I've written in the piece is what I believe, that till now, Lords was called the home of cricket. After tomorrow, it will actually become the home of cricket, where all formats of all cricket has been played.
Absolutely. And talking about the pitch, Harmanpreet Kaur said that still the work is going on in the
She was
pitch.
seeing the pitch.
Yeah, after the
She
pitch.
had an entire
Yeah.
walk along the pitch after the press conference. I think, yeah, she did mention that
Yeah.
the work is still
Going on.
going on the pitch, but I think that last decision, whether they go with three spinners or
Hmm.
three pacers, is what they would be awaiting. My
That's the
belief is
big
that,
question
yeah,
regarding the combination. Yes, and I also asked about the Pratika Rawal's injury, how big miss that she can be for the team, and she clearly said that obviously it's very unfortunate not to have Pratika in this team, and she mentioned that Pratika tried her best to become fit and available for this game, but at the last moment they decided that not it will not be best for her case in her case to be if she plays this game. So that is why they decided to come up with other players, and she also said that it is also a big opportunity for every other players who can get a chance in the playing 11 in place of her. Hopefully they can do the job and they can help India winning the game. But usually one more point that Harman made, that uh, the importance of playing more test matches,
yeah.
and she also made that she was not aware that it is going to be the first ever women's test match at Lords, because she said that I am not aware of that thing. I was quite shocked of knowing that. So how do you see the importance of playing more test matches? Because obviously when you when we discuss about a test performance, I'm talking about Team India specifically. Every time we tell that, see, they play a less amount of cricket, it is very difficult to judge a team or a certain player only one performance in 1 or 2 years. That okay, she is playing a test match maybe 1 or 2 years after 1 or 2 years. So how do you see if the team start to start to play test matches more
There are
frequently?
way too many birds around. It's a little uncomfortable, but yeah, sorry.
Yes. So if the team start to play, play test cricket more regularly, eventually that will help them to, to improve their skill when it comes to their batting or bowling in the dead ball format. Yes, there are some
Birds.
uninvited guests. Yes.
Yeah, I think I am all for a WTC cycle for women
Yes.
as well. Why not? Test cricket, after all, is best cricket. T20 and all, TKR. And not because India lost or won. I mean, the Indian men's team is a two-time T20 world champion. I mean, two back-to-back, T20 world champion. But still, T20 is not really something that I enjoy per se. I'm still an old school test lover, so I would love it. And I think good to see every single player of the test playing nations for women's cricket agree on the same thing, that there should be more test matches, and there should be test series. In fact, I think when India England play 5 match test series, why not get 5 match test series for women as well? Like instead of one-off test matches,
Yes.
where it becomes very difficult to adjust to the format. Think of this: you have been playing T20, you have come to play the T20 World Cup, and then you are suddenly playing a test match. Makes it very difficult for both the teams. At least I would say India got 10 days.
Yes.
Think of Natsivar and her team. They have just finished a T20, like they
T20
just
World Cup
lost a
final.
T20 World Cup final, and the next day you have to wake up and change the format. It becomes very difficult, and also then the importance of the test, I feel, gets lost somewhere, because it's almost like you have to play, so you're playing one a game.
Absolutely. Okay, there are some comments. Krishna Kumar 243 saying Snehana did well in test and also last time in England she played well. Why not her in 11?
Yeah, of course. I think
If they
that is the
decided,
decision,
yeah,
that they need to take, whether it's Nandini Sharma or Sneh Rana. That's what I feel.
yes, absolutely.
Sneh Rana will give you better batting for sure as far as test match is concerned. But as far as bowling is concerned, you have to look at the pitch and decide. And in fact, I was telling him, if it's this hot, I would actually go for an extra spinner, because I think the pitch will disintegrate and Sneh Rana can make use of that.
Absolutely. Yuko Manikan is saying, are there any Indian female commentators doing commentary for tomorrow's match?
I think Anjum Chopra is there.
Maybe.
I think I think Veda will be there. I think, and this is
I
all
think we
think.
don't
I'm
know.
not
Yes.
100% sure. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Pooja Gaylord saying belated happy birthday to Shadi.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Rero 4321. How is the pitch? Seems pacer friendly. It's
It's
difficult.
very difficult to say that it's pacer friendly. I think I understand where you come from, Riro. You're saying that because it's green, at one point we could not find the pitch. It was that green. But anyway, because of the greenish tinge, you feel that it's pacer friendly.
But I think it will be removed.
Lords in itself is pacer friendly, I would say. But if you then go back to the World Cup, you will see it has assisted
Speed.
spinners. And again, I think not only the pitch, you have to understand the pitch along with the pitch along with the conditions. The conditions are not English conditions. These are more like the subcontinent conditions, the heat.
Hmm.
Yes, today at least for a change there is a breeze. Yesterday this wasn't there at all, and it was so hot and so sapping out energy. The problem is the wicket will get drier, so even if it starts as a pace friendly pitch, it will eventually assist spinners more, as far as I'm
Yes.
concerned.
Let's game on 235 saying what should be the playing 11?
For me, it will be Smriti Shafali Yastika, Harman Jami,
Hmm.
Deepti Richa, or Richa Deepti, whatever,
Yeah, 7-1.
seven, Sneh Rana,
Charani,
Charni, Sayali, and
Kranti.
Kranti.
Okay, Kaish 1994 saying, where is Shubhanda? Shubhanda is in India.
Shubhanda is in India at his home, but he is bringing in content. No,
Yes.
doesn't matter where he
Yeah.
is.
I think he's working closely with the men's
Yes,
T20 as well.
yes, of course.
Okay, freaking awesome 2501. More than batting and bowling, fielding is the most worrying sign in India women's cricket. If you drop catches often, no matter how do you bowl or bat, it is tough to win games. You need to field well. There is no doubt about that. Fielding is an important aspect of the game, and especially when you play against top teams like Australia, England, South Africa, you know.
And that is also where the point
Yeah.
is that now suddenly you have to cite a red ball instead of white
Mm,
ball.
mm, mm. So it will
And
not be
it
easy.
seems easy, it definitely seems easy,
But not
but it
easy.
isn't. And especially when there will be crowd, they'll have their shades on, and suddenly when the ball goes up, probably they would be looking for a white object up there and remembering, oh okay, we are playing red ball cricket. So yeah.
Yes, Les Gamon saying exactly they should have kept it before the World Cup. Such an important event might get overshadowed. Are you saying the test match should have happened before the World Cup?
Eh, how can the test match happen before the World Cup?
Right time.
I think it shouldn't even have happened in this too. While I'm all for test matches, what I'm trying to get to here is it should have been a three test match series or something of that sort and be a separate one altogether. Oh my god, the kid is taking the chase pieces and running away. We are in a park, as we said, just opposite lodge, and all sorts of things are happening. Birds running over. There are kids who are playing. So there's a game of chess that's kept with, you know, and there are two kids who are running away with all the pieces.
Exactly. Vinesh Arora 2696. Hi Trisha, off topic, but whenever I see or listen to English media or women's cricket podcast from England, they always bring in that ICC is unevenly distributing finances and biased for India.
Yes, because I think it's very difficult for them to accept the fact that India is a superpower now when it comes to cricket. Because when cricket even initially began, if you look at the history, it was England's game, and they know all the rules. England, Australia, they were the main people handling the game. And now with BCCI being this powerful, and then you have an Indian leading us in ICC, it's heavily skewed towards India, and the finances also are heavily skewed towards India. So it is a problem. It's something like, when there is a power shift, the person who had to give up on power always crips. It's the same thing, because somewhere inside they still believe that cricket is a white person's game, and brown people leading it becomes a bit of a problem for them. And probably accepting the fact that BCCI is a superpower, the board is a superpower. You have to agree that the kind of revenue that BCCI generates. Think of this: the games that India plays brings in the maximum crowd. Does not matter whether it's a men's team or women's team. Does not matter whether they're playing in home soil or away soil. And if that's the case, it will be heavily skewed. That's how power works. That's how economics works. So um, they can cry for all they want, but unfortunately, it is what it is.
Yes.
Currently, we are ruling it.
Okay, Ragul Ravi saying Yastika should play tomorrow. I think Shadi
Yeah.
mentioned her name in the probable playing 11.
Yes.
Roops F5V comments on Priya Punya. Will she play? We don't think
My only thing is, if Priya plays, nothing against Priya. I think Priya
so. Where
is
she'll play?
very, very suited for. No, she can play at number
Number
three in
three.
place of Yastika. But there are two advantages of playing Yastika. One is, if you look at the Indian batting lineup, it's all right-handers. So you just insert in Yastika and change that for the bowlers. That's number one. And number two is, spare a thought for Richa Ghosh. She is practicing T20s, and it isn't about whether she's a good keeper, not good keeper. It does not matter. The point is very simple. Spare a thought for that girl. Suddenly, she has to keep for 98 overs in a day. By the way, it's a 4-day game, so 98 overs in a day. 98 overs in a day, keeping wickets is not easy. So I think, Yastika can provide that relief. Say Richa gets a bit of rest, Yastika can keep wickets.
Yeah, it can happen. Okay, Yuko Manikandan, any update on Mithalida is doing commentary for tomorrow match? I'm a big
No,
fan of
she's not.
Mithali.
She's not. She's not doing commentary. She's back in India.
Yes. Pavan Suresh 9546, how will be the crowd? I think it's sold out.
Yeah, it's
It's
a
around
sold out crowd, 30,
30,000.
35,000. Yeah.
Okay, Bhavna M. Reddy, belated happy birthday to Isha ma'am.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
Yoga Manikandan, at least make it three-match test series. Call the
Correct.
India-England series Julian Edwards Trophy and call the India-Australia test series Mithali Laring Trophy. Then it's more interesting and exciting.
Mithali Lanning, no Raj Lanning, no, or Mithali Meg. It has to be one of
Yeah,
the
the first
two,
name was
either first name or the last name. But I completely agree with you. Make it Raj Lanning and make it
Julian
Goswami
Goswami
Edwards. Yeah,
Edwards.
absolutely do it.
Okay, Krishna Kumar 243. Veda said in Instagram she heard that the squad for the Asian Games selected before the World Cup. That's why the squad is same. Do you think
Yes.
there will be any change after that?
No.
No, we don't think so.
The squad is announced. अब क्या change होगा?
Unless there is unfortunate injury or something.
Yeah, so his injury
Yeah,
replacement.
force
That's not
replacement.
changed
Force
in.
replacement.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not changed in squad. And I
Let's
think I agree with Veda.
hmm?
From the looks of it, if until and unless understand this, until and unless this was picked up before India came for the World Cup, you would have seen changes. You would have seen people being dropped or rested, whatever they want to use the word.
Yes. Okay. Let's game on 235. There will be former female English cricketers tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wouldn't there be anyone from India?
I think Anjum, as I said,
Yeah.
Anjum Chopra is commentating, so probably she'll be there. We are not 100% sure who else will be there. In fact, we are not even 100% sure if Anjum ma'am will be there. It's just that we saw her on the final
Yeah.
day, so we are assuming that she is here for the test matches.
Okay. Yuka Manikandan, how is your finger, Tusha Akka? Belated happy birthday, Tusha Akka. Wish you have all the happiness and success in your life.
Thank you so much, Manikandan, right? Yeah, thank you so much, Manikandan. Finger injury, it's doctor, current doctor. He's helping out. He's kind of testing how painful it is still and reporting back home to my doctor. But one of the fingers is recovered, but the main finger probably is
Will
still
take time.
will take time. Yeah.
Okay. Meghna Saxena, who is likely to score a century?
Who's
Who is likely to score a century? Shefali.
let all top three score?
Yes. Let it happen. Yes. Okay.
I think Tammy Beaumont. How about that?
Oh, it will be
Let, let's
fantastic.
let's build a fairy tale story.
Yes, yes. Lords, test first ever test match, playing your last international game. With 100, you can retire. So, yeah, it's all
Yeah.
good.
And I think Tammy Beaumont, look, towards the end, I think she completely lost that whole T20
Mm.
setup and all.
Mm.
But I think Tammy Beaumont served England cricket
17 years.
for 17 years. And at one point, she was dangerous. So, yeah, why not?
Okay. Everest, this is regarding
Everest?
Everest W7, who overhyped for century. He is not performed consistently.
See, first of all, I think the words underhyped, yes, is a point. But overhyped seems like I mean, Sanju is not the only batter in this entire world who's inconsistent. I think, in fact, it's the other way around. Most of the batters are inconsistent. So he's not overhyped. He has immense potential, but he has not been able to execute up to that potential. So I wouldn't say overhyped. I think people have hyped him according to potential. Like, say, for example, Vaibhav Suryavanshi. What are people hyping? Not his performances. I mean, you cannot hype someone's
The
IPL
potential, power
performances.
hitting.
You have seen the IPL performances, so you know the potential of the guy. Not only the IPL, I mean, the age group
Yes,
performances
yes.
as well. And you know the potential, you understand the potential, you are hyping up the player. But can he execute, uh, and be consistent and justify his potential? That needs to be seen. And again, it's not about one series. Vaibhav has to be given at least a year, 2 years to justify that. He's a kid.
Mm.
Sorry.
Okay. Riro, I think women's cricket would be the main pathway to make cricket truly global, as it had already had impact with it in countries like Thailand, Brazil, etc.
Yes, I think you're absolutely right. But ICC still needs to work that way. One thing good is I think Jaisha did. I know a lot of people hate on Jaisha for no apparent reason when it comes to women's cricket, and I'm talking strictly about women's cricket, nothing else here. When it comes to women's cricket, I think he has done a lot of good work. Um, you know, when he was here in BCCI and now when he's there in ICC, I'm just hoping that good work keeps happening because look, there will be frustrating periods.
Mm.
Right now, women's cricket is on an all-time high, and especially the last two World Cups, there were two different winners, like New Zealand won, India won. Suddenly it was not about Australia and England anymore, and people had gone beyond that. But that is not going to happen every year, right? It is going to go back to Australia winning probably 2 3 World Cups again, then somebody else chipping in. How does ICC keep that momentum going? How does BCCI keep that momentum going? ACC to Asian ho gaya,
EC,
ECB, um,
Cricket Australia,
cricket CA, yes,
yeah,
cricket Australia, all of them
Cricket South
together
Africa
have to.
also.
Cricket South Africa, another a huge growing women's cricket, what do you call that, women's cricket industry in cricket South Africa. How can they sustain that? One thing is, now that they have reached here, now to sustain this and take it here is what will be the administrator's job, which
Yes,
is where I feel they should bring in, which is where I feel BCCI should get in former and recently former Indian women cricketers in.
yes. So Pavan Suresh saying there should be India women versus Australia women versus England women test series. It's
All
kind of
three
a
present
try
try
series.
series. Not a bad idea. Why not? Uh, Not a bad
Will
idea.
you cover the
Will you cover the 100 league? Well, look, we will be covering it, but not from the ground per se. We'll be covering it, but not from the ground per se.
yes? But shows will be
He's
there.
Yeah, shows will be there. He's going back to India in what, 7 8 days?
I think now it's 6 days.
Okay, in 6 days. I'm not going back to India ever again.
It's done.
It's done. No, no. I will obviously,
August.
shift to men's ODIs and then to Commonwealth Games, but that does not mean that any of this coverage on women's cricket is stopping. So we'll be doing the 100 shows as well, but not from the ground.
Okay. Mm, Babu Sonade, I think Krante and Renuka both should play because both have great records in Tammy and Amy Jones. But with
You
Renuka,
can't
we
stat
don't
pad,
see.
no? You can't stat pad all the time. Kranti has to play in Lords. But as far as Venuka is concerned, I don't think the ball is coming out of her
Rhythm is
hand.
not letting them
Yeah,
fit.
that is where I think Sayali could play. They're very similar. Oh, sorry, they're very similar bowlers. Yeah, that's a problem. The other girls I was trying to point to, and then I'm like, it's a confusion.
Okay. Okay. Will Voiva play today? Sid Daraja. Oh, today it was the
Yeah,
fourth game there. Right?
yeah,
I think he
yeah.
will play.
What is the reason for him not
Yeah.
playing?
Yeah. Babu Sonade, I think Yastika should play in this test match. Yeah, we
Yes,
also
we
think so.
agree.
Okay. Meghna Saxena and who will take fiver? Your prediction?
Churny.
Yeah, same here. Okay. Shilamani, Nat Shiba recovered from injury. Please will play tomorrow. Yeah, I think she'll play. She has come for the PC.
But she played the last two games also.
Yeah,
After
yeah,
that, kya injury हुआ? She will not bowl. That's what.
yeah. Riro, is Boria making it to the test match? No. He is making comeback
Unfortunately, he is not part of the test team.
for the
He is going to
ODI
be
series.
part of the ODI series.
Then the Commonwealth.
Then the Commonwealth Games. Yes.
Okay. Krishna Kumar 243. Why they didn't select Pooja Bhastakar when Aman and Kashvi injured? Pooja recently played from Madhya Pradesh League and she is fit.
I don't know, but I have a feeling for whatever reason, Pooja is a little out of favor with the team management. I mean,
And
again,
see, I
from
think for the
Amol Sir's
last
answer, I had that
yeah,
feeling.
and for
Nobody
the
has told
last
me.
2 years, very lack of competitive matches. Right? So it's very difficult. Suddenly you call the player for the World Cup.
But you
That
did the same with Yastika.
yeah, Yastika still it like 6 or 8 months still.
Yeah, but you still brought her back,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So, and you needed somebody
yes.
in that role. So,
Okay. Okay. Do you think Champions Trophy should be a 10 team journey instead of 16 format? Yeah, for the in the initial there are only 6 team. 6 team will play. I think it can increase. I think this is a fast edition. I think they
six
will
teams are playing.
yeah. So this is a fast edition. Hopefully in the next edition if it gets numbers and success, I think
It will get
yeah it will
numbers
get
and success.
yes.
And we'll be in Sri Lanka covering it, just by the way.
Okay, Babu Sanadi, do you think China will play in this test match?
Ibaba,
Very
yes, of
likely.
course. Very likely what?
Yeah, well, she will
That
make
would be
her
the
debut.
first name they will put in the.
Yes.
No, no, that cannot be the first name. Be Smriti, Shafali, Harman, Jami.
Varun Malhotra, why there is no full-fledged test series of women just like for men 5 day test? I think the fasting they had to make this instead of 4 days, make it 5 days.
Yeah.
and then you increase the matches.
And to make it more interesting, make a WTC format.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, Babu Shonade, why did Eden Gardens not have been hosting any women's game since 2016? She has been crying. She has been telling, all the senior staffs at the
Yeah.
CAB, please bring women's game, but it is not happening. And hopefully,
It will happen soon, I'm sure.
hopefully we can cover a match
Yeah.
in our hometown. Straight from the home we can
Home
go,
because
then we can
yeah,
return to home.
return to home for a change.
Yes. Okay. Last comment from Sushti. Last two. How is the pitch will be?
The
It's
pitch seems like more.
mm,
It will be batting friendly, but also it will assist seamers initially, and then it will assist spinners.
okay. Last comment from Meghna Saxena. Absolutely love your in-depth, unbiased coverage on women's cricket. Thank you so much.
I love the fact that you realize that it's unbiased and it's not about you, thankfully, because
Yeah.
we do make efforts
Yeah.
that look, we are also humans. We also have players that we
Yes.
like, but we of course try to be absolutely unbiased. And thank you so much for noticing and appreciating. I also, were you going to end the show?
Yes.
So I also want to thank each one of you, because thanks to him, first of all, he gave you guys the idea to come to my DM and and wish me. But just because he said, you guys didn't need to do it, but you guys did. So thank you, huge thank you. And the kind of wishes that came, I'm honestly, I cannot say anything but use the word overwhelmed. The kind of success that you guys have mentioned, and you guys have been so precise. That may your wish to cover another World Cup come true or something of that. So thank you so much, guys. Thanks a ton. And somebody actually said that. Go and have coffee. I hope you have coffee and all that. So I love the fact that they personally kind of know us.
Yes.
And why are you playing around with my book?
No, no, it's all fine. It's all fine. What is
What
the
is the
name?
book? Read it.
Oh, Herman? Herman Hesse Demian. Demian.
Damien is the name of the book. The writer is Herman
Oh,
Hesse.
okay. Sorry, guys. I'm very direct.
Yeah, he does not read books. You guys should encourage him to read books. But anyway, thank you so much, and I'm so grateful. I cannot even say how grateful I am. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And
But he has still
obviously,
not given me any birthday gift.
yeah, I have already told her, and
No,
it will
it's
get it done in 2 days. We'll visit a certain place, and there I will get that birthday gift sorted. No, no issue. So thank you guys for joining in. Definitely we'll come back with all the latest updates. And from tomorrow, the match starts. So regarding all the updates, please keep
finally
an
the
eye.
match
Finally, the
starts.
match starts. So definitely tomorrow also we'll come up with the pre-match show, post-match, maybe in between also. We'll get to know. So till then, take care and please follow us for all the latest updates. Thank you.
I think that